thank you for walking into my life.
I'm also glad I just looked down at the bottom of my headset because I just found out, of my controller, because I just found out that I was muted. I'm trying to tell you that I think this is the final night
I
rounds that
see.
we're going to be doing. I would say the final rounds in general, but maybe we'll get one more rounds, but just, this is probably the last night rounds. Anyway. We've got a campaign that's set to launch during the Revolution Festival. With Gloria in theaters right now, the timing couldn't be better. The new Orbital computer I brought arrived today. After I set it all up, we can hit the ground running. The Revolution Festival is going to be a busy period for us, so the more ducks we have in a row beforehand, the better.
This night's just getting started.
Come on, I brought you some food. The head chef made it himself, so it should be nice and tasty. Oh. What do you mean, oh? Were you raised in a barn? When someone brings food to you, you're supposed to say thank you? Oh. Now you're just doing it on purpose. Well, since I'm so nice and mature, I'll let it slide. But only this once. So you better watch yourself, Buster. Must she always make such a racket? Sorry. May I take your order? Kohan is like the most awkward and unfriendly person ever. I wish he'd lean on me a little more. He was out sick until recently, so I don't mind lending a hand. Who is up there?
Let's see.
Okay. Well, Mr. Arkwright, I see we meet again. Out on another of your famous strolls. Yeah, you could say that. You two picked an interesting place to have yourself a little after-party. I thought you were both reporting back to your workplaces. I did, but for once, there wasn't any new jobs posted, so we all decided to call it a day. And now, here I am. That's what happened to me as well. Then we reached out to one another, and as he put it, here we are. Fair enough. Guess I shouldn't be that shocked knowing your shared history. Even if I wonder if there's more to it. What can I say? Much as I might be a fan of its affiliations, the food itself is to die for. I might not be a fan of its affiliations. I love everything about it. Well, almost everything. They season their stuff a little stronger compared to what you'd find in Long Lai. But other than that, no complaints here. That's Longport-style cuisine for you. They like their mala. Sometimes it's good for a change of pace. The restaurant allows us to detach ourselves from our positions too. It doesn't hurt that it's also a good place to monitor Heiue's movements. Gotta say, I feel bad for Miles, the owner. Having a Sid chief and what's effectively an S-rank bracer under the same roof. Just one of you in a room puts out a stronger presence. I have sympathy for the woman and try not to get in the habit of coming too often. You got me there. I guess we are a little imposing in a place like this. I suppose we can tone down these reconnaissance missions of ours. Yeah. Okay. Well, I agree with the direwolf on this one. Whatever she's up to, seems like serious business. I won't poke my nose where it ain't wanted in this instance, though. This Koshuji? This Koshuji together with Olaoji or something else. I'm gonna have to start bringing clients over to this place. Not to mention Estelle and Joshua, Agate and Tita, everyone in Crossbell, and of course Kevin and Rias. Hell, I bet even Cassius, Olivier, and Shara would be taking a liking to this place. Yeah, I don't know if you're exactly going to be able to invite those last three. Before I forget, you might be interested to hear that a certain disciple of mine from abroad should be stopping by Edith before long. Apparently she's bringing along a friend with quite the appetite. Maybe he'll get something out of this place if I take them here. I guess Kilika has spent her fair share of time in Ereboni and Roberto. Must have been how she landed herself that pupil. Whoever she is. Once I sat down and talked with my dad, his reasons for trying to push his business-oriented thinking onto me started to make a lot of sense. It's supposed to be for my own good, really. I think that might be all that my dad really has to share with me when you get down to it. Really, when you get down to it, I guess he just felt like he had to do something about me not knowing what I really wanted to do. He could have tried to be a little less overbearing about it, but I guess he's not the only one in the family who's clumsy like that. In hindsight, my dad and I haven't had any conversations like that recently at all. My dad can be so awkward at times. Not that he's the only one. We probably still get a lot of arguing in our future.
I suppose I should go home now.
How about some popcorn?
We've seen a lot happen this past year, even when it comes to just movies. It was an eventful year. We got a new film festival. Gaspar Dillon passed away all of a sudden. Judith Lannister had that big scandal. The list goes on and on. I think when people look back on this year, they might think of it as a big turning point for the industry. I know I sure will.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie!
I'm glad the civilians are being cooperative and all, but let me tell you, going from the emergency declaration to the festivals got me worn out. And that's before getting into how a greater proportion are expected to be coming in from out of town, even out of the country. Right? I wish we could get a month in between so we could catch our breath a little. I know! Once the festival's all wrapped up, do you want to go on vacation somewhere together? Sounds nice, huh? Just us gals wandering around, relaxing and shaking off the pent-up stress? Don't make me think about that. Not when we've got so much work to do. But you have a point. I could at least use a little breather. I haven't had any time to unwind lately. Then let's do it! There's no harm in a breather. Seeing as New Year is just around the corner, once the Revolution Festival is behind us, I'm thinking it might be due for a little vacation. Can't stay on top of my game as an officer for the end of the year unless I take time off to recharge while I can. Long Lai is nice, yeah, but I'd prefer to take Karen to some other tourist spot. We could go to Rimaferia now the situation in Messeldom's under control again. Plus, they've got royal... what? Oh yeah, wasn't it the Woily? Whatever the hell it was, the bath thingy?
How about some nice cold...
The Whoa. Hold on, I just pulled on the headset again there to try to stretch it out because it's kind of always kind of choking me with how the cord is all wrapped up. But as the way I pulled it there, it felt like I was really pulling something bad there. I need to see something. Okay, well, maybe nothing bad is happening to it, but it just didn't feel right when I was pulling it there to get it to unravel.
Thank you for walking into my life.
Anyway, the Revolution Festival coming up is sure to attract tourists from all over Zemuria. Part of me wonders if I should tweak up my lineup of ice cream and other sweets for the event to skew towards stuff that represents the city. Actually, maybe I should try and recreate different regional flavors of ice cream from around Calvert sometime, to promote unity and stuff. I won't have enough time for this year, but it'd be fun to get people from those areas to try them and tell me how good it lives up to the real thing.
Hey there!
Whenever the festival draws near, people tend to find themselves more interested in the history of this cafe. Certainly I myself ponder it. When I think about how Sheena Dirk and her companions used to talk about Coward's future right by that window, I feel overcome with emotion. I ended up viewing that film, Gloria, as well. Ever since then, I find I am better able to picture how this place looked and felt in those days. It's given me a renewed understanding of just how privileged I am to inherit this cafe.
You know, normally it's my job to approach someone like you, not the other way around. I did have my eye on you already, I'll admit. The fact you noticed must be a sign that Adios herself wanted us to meet.
You're too kind, Mr. Producer. But you don't have to pretend. I know you're more interested in San than me, aren't you?
Damn, you're perceptive. Definitely a sharp one, that's for sure. Then did you contact me because you want me to recruit you along with her?
Actually, no. If anything, I'd prefer you to focus your efforts on San alone. She deserves a chance to be proud of herself and what she does, so please, if you could give her the opportunity.
I see. You're thinking this is what she needs to gain more confidence to step away from what's expected of her as an Easterner. Is that what you're getting at here?
Exactly. Seems you're not only a good eye, but a good ear as well. I wanted to speak with you in order to make sure you were actually interested in San for who she is. She's got a lot on her plate after all. But I know this will be good for her. An opportunity like this will mean more to her than you'll ever know.
Well, you're not wrong. I've caught myself thinking that she has a certain beauty that transcends her background. If I were to compare her to an actress, I'd say she's not unlike Nina Fenley. In any case, I think she's someone with a lot to uniquely offer. Tell you what, why don't we sit down and talk sometime soon? All three of us. It'll be her call in the end, of course, but how's that sound?
I was just about to suggest that myself. How about I bring her around and we take it from there?
You mean after the EGC is over? You know, I like the way you think. It's a deal. We'll meet right here on the night of the festival. Looking forward to good news from the two of you.
At the end of the day, it'll be up to San whether to pursue this modeling opportunity or not. But I hope she does. She'll finally get recognition from living by nobody's rules but her own.
When I go looking for new models on the street, I like to think I put more stock in their individuality rather than their background. Still, to have a friend or someone I had my eye on approach me the way she did, that's definitely a new one. Either way, challenge accepted. Let's see if I can't draw out this San girl's potential.
They're putting decorations out. It's really sinking in that the Revolution Festival is almost here. It feels like people are more energized for it than usual. I think everyone's ready for some stress relief after everything that's gone down. As for me, I probably should do some work, but I feel like treating myself to some reading tonight. I'm in a festival mood. That'll work until I drop one, so I'm gonna kick back and relax. Already festival time again, huh? This past year has definitely been a mixed bag, you could say. Either way, I still plan on working here next year. Hopefully my little brother will find some place to start working too. I'm hopeful next year will be good. I'll have to keep working my butt off especially, so I can teach my little brother everything he needs to know. Looks like he's deep in thought about something in the middle of all this excitement.
I wouldn't put it past him. Standoffish though he may be, I would say his intelligence is more than makes up for it. In fact, I regard him as something of a genius.
Spoken like a true cat, Dad. You sure do love that little furball, huh?
Did you know?
No way! I won the lottery to go see the EGC! The odds are so low, and I only entered for fun! I didn't think I was going to win! I'm gonna get to see the EGC live and in person! Maybe my luck's not so rotten after all. Adios must have decided to show me a little mercy after not getting me anywhere. Oh, thank you, Goddess. Guess the festival's almost here. Everybody else seems to be excited about it. As for me, I can't say I'm really looking forward to it. When you're into the sort of things I am,
One girl's
you
courage
know
will
exactly how
change
to
history.
phrase.
Gloria,
I think I'm starting to
Dawn
feel
of the
depressed.
Revolution.
Maybe something big will happen during the festival. Yes, like probably death and destruction. Is that too soon for me to say after what happened? It's probably too soon, isn't it? If I can't bring myself to enjoy the festival, then I guess I'll just go around and buy up as many books and magazines on crime as I can find. Man, it's either a yawn, a burp, a sneeze, like what the fuck, man. Stop getting in my way.
San, came to hang out? Guess things really are back to normal if you're doing that. I hate to do this, but I have some kind of depressing news to share with you.
What is it? Or, oh no wait, didn't they give her to Gal Boys? What is it? Don't beat around the bush, spit it out.
Well, starting tomorrow, I'm going to be running all over the place, getting interviews for the Revolution Festival. Then after that, I'm pretty much going to be working constantly until the end of the year because they need me to edit and help with other stuff. And if that wasn't enough, I'm going to be stuck in longboard working even more during the Lunar New Year. It just never ends.
That's it? I was expecting something worse.
You could at least sound a little bummed. You know that means we won't be able to spend the holidays together like we always have, right?
Yeah, so I was already planning on spending that time with my friends anyway. Seriously, Chen, you should hurry up and find yourself a girlfriend. There's more to life than just work and your little sister. I can't believe I've got you telling me that. I don't know if I should be happy or sad. My brother can be so non-committable. Or, committal? Yeah, I think that's why people push him around and are always trying to mooch off him. He can be pretty stubborn when he wants to be, though. Maybe once things calm down with work, he'll start to change.
I can't believe Son would be this nonchalant.
I guess it's nice I don't need to worry about her. She could at least pretend to be bummed out, though.
Well, I heard.
Our reporters are still conducting follow-up investigations into what took place, but we're also preparing for the Revolution Festival now. The festivities are shaping up to be different from the previous years, and there are sure to be tons of announcements. Everyone's going all out.
It was nice seeing Marielle make a name for herself before the festival. Dingo was always worried about that girl, but she's doing just fine now. Maybe you can finally rest easy, especially now that his legacy is in her hands.
I'd like to think so. Marielle idolized him, and she was so determined to reach his level. When he died, I was worried she was going to lose her way, but she's pushing forward harder than ever.
I think she owes a lot of that to your leadership. In the end, Dingo was avenged, and that's what matters. Now it's up to us to keep going. And that starts with the Revolution Festival. I'm sure our publication will be examining it through a different lens, but I look forward to seeing what you bring to the table.
Likewise, you can be sure we'll be putting up a good fight on the newsstands like always, Chief Cunning.
Meld and Tyrell might approach things differently, but it's not to say we don't see eye to eye on anything at all. I've got Dingo and Marielle to thank for helping me realize that.
Chief Cunning knew how to put Dingo in his town as a reporter to good use. He's definitely got an eye for people, and he also has principles that he abides by. I could stand to learn a thing or two from him. Before I watched that Gloria film, I had my reservations about Nina Fenway being cast as a lead.
We have merchandise.
But midway through the movie, my misgivings faded somewhat. I can see how she won the award for Best Actress. For a newbie, she's definitely got some serious acting chops. I'll give her that much. Beyond that, the crew clearly did their research. I was impressed at their attention to detail, even down to the character accessories.
Thank you for your visit today.
I should mention we're rescreening
The
Golden
showing on screen
Blood.
one will
You can
soon
watch
begin.
either the standard release or the director's cut. I hear
If
the
you have a
Salvador
ticket,
Garni is
please
going to be at the
proceed to the
Revolution
entrance.
Festival. Apparently the government requested that he personally oversee the event. If the circumstances permit, I hope he can pay us and our viewers another visit.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
Ticket sales for Gloria Dawn of the Revolution have been through the roof
Why not
lately.
buy a souvenir to remember
They're
your
almost
visit?
as high as the opening weekend numbers, which is kind of insane. It's probably because of the festival. People must want to learn more about their country and its history. Despite the controversy prior to its premiere, it's well regarded for its historical authenticity and political
Thank you for
theming.
your visit today. Hello.
So what are we watching?
The showing on screen
Wolf's
two will
Requiem.
soon begin.
Oh shit, I've already watched all of that.
If you
Uh-oh. I've watched all of that. Haven't I? Yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh. We didn't watch Wolf's Requiem.
please proceed to the entrance.
We haven't watched that. Watch it. Okay, thank God. I thought for once we would go to the movies and waste our damn time. No, what is he doing back there? We are not talking to him.
Ron, a young officer of the law, is hot on the heels of a gang he once had ties to. While pursuing the case, he meets a girl named Michelle. She is freed from the clutches of the gang, but they saddled her with the insurmountable debt, with little hope of paying it off. Ron takes it upon himself to look after the girl, who begins to develop feelings for the young officer. Before she can act on it, however, the gang finds her and snatches her away once again. Fueled by the fires of rage, Ron rushes into their hideout and engages the gangsters in a gunfight. He emerges victorious by the skin of his teeth. He rescues Michelle from her captivity, and the two embrace each other at last, overjoyed to have made it out alive.
And it was at that moment when one of the fallen gangsters lifted his quivering hand and pulled the trigger. What is this, Yakuza? Well, he's dead or she's dead.
Michelle, hold on.
Damn.
Ron! Are you all right? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine. See? Not a single scratch on me.
Thank goodness. I fulfilled my promise then. You remember it, right? You're always protecting everyone. So one day, I'll be the one who protects you.
Of course I remember. Save your strength, Michelle. Help will arrive at any moment. Hey, over here! I need a medic now!
Ron, your arms are so warm. When you hold me like this, my fear just melts away.
I can't believe it.
She died just like that.
So sad. Much crying. Who? I saw Kasum back. Oh, fuck off. Get the hell out of here. No.
If you
No,
have
we
a
do not
ticket-
give two shits about talking to fucking Mr. Laser Pointer. Fuck
Taking off
right
now.
off. God, that practically infuriated me. Where's the old lady at again? I thought I saw her somewhere. Well, kinda doesn't... wait. No, yeah, it really just doesn't matter, does it? Alright.
How is it this late?
Oh, there she is. Now this part looks great, doesn't it? The decoration people are really dragging their feet if they take any longer. I'm gonna be lighting a fire up somebody's ass.
It'll be fine, I'm sure. We still have 3 more days.
You really don't have to be so much of a slave driver about it. Can't help it. It's either them or the neighborhood association, and those guys are even worse. Van, you help later. You young folks gotta do your part. I'm not taking more work for free, lady. Well, I need help, and it's either you or the neighborhood association. Can't trust them for nothing. So you it is. I know you ain't got nothing else to do, Van. Can't talk your way out of this one. I mean, I didn't even say no, just... Can you get off my ass first? What do you mean by that? I mean, that's just how I feel. I want to make you happy. I owe the both of you so much for helping me get here, so that's why... Sorry, forget it. I'm rambling. No, Jess, you can tell me. What's on your mind? Well, this is awkward. None of my business anyway. Good luck, lovebirds.
Alrighty.
Did I really Did me and probably some other people look at that picture of Jess being, like, carried by that dude? Because I'm pretty sure Jess is gay, isn't he? I get to see Jess perform live tonight. First time in ages. I could barely even sleep last night. I can't help it. I'm just too excited. Gotta make sure I'm all ready. Maybe I should prepare a little surprise for him. Montmartre was completely booked tonight, I heard. I'm glad you guys get to relax now that the Mafia's died down a bit. I get the feeling this year's festival is going to be a real barn burner, so you gotta rest up and recharge your batteries while you can. I'm trying to talk to her. Now then, that should get me through the festival. What is Eddie up to, actually? He's been going out a lot. He said he had some kind of idea, but he wouldn't tell me. Figures this is the hot spot. All the traffic just had to run right by the old lady's shop. Nothing I can do about it. Yeah? You again? What do you want? You're not the boss of me. I can do whatever I want, so get lost.
Wait, really? You got time off for the Revolution Festival?
Yes, I did. Work is still plenty busy, but I pulled some strings to get the festival off. So, what do you say, Harry? Want to hit the town with Dad?
Yeah, for sure. I want to hit the food stalls together.
I was off on business for quite a long while. I've needed this break to decompress. All that constant work just isn't good for me, you know? It's been some time since I've seen Harry. I'm sure he has much to tell me, and I him.
Dad's been working so much lately. I wonder if he can keep up with me. I gotta tell Mark and Sheena. They're probably gonna want to tag along too, aren't they? We didn't tell them about it, but oh well.
Well, I don't often see you here, Italy. Now, who's a good kitty cat? You want some pats? I think you do. Oh, Killjoy. Did I come on too strong? Or is he perhaps inviting me to follow him?
Well, considering he freaking hissed at you, no. No, he isn't.
Ah, alas, he's just such a sourpuss. But I have to at least earn his favor before I up and croak. What secrets is he hiding? You little tease, Italy. You keep playing hard to get, and that only makes me want to tail you more. You're better at leading people on than I ever could be. Teach me your ways, Master Italy, I beg of you.
This old lady's gone senile.
The goddess of the sky is always
Oh,
watching over.
You've something on your mind, I see. It doesn't seem to be troubling you, but it does concern you, in a sense. Can't hide anything from you, can I? I just ran into an old face for the first time in a while is all. That obvious I'm worked up? Man. I'm running a bit late today. I had some business to attend to this morning. But now that I'm here, I can lead you in prayer for as long as you wish. Thanks. The goddess walks with us always. When you find yourself lost, you need only offer your prayer unto her. May the goddess smile upon you. Upstairs.
Goodness me! Tomorrow I'm visiting the Great Cathedral for a meeting in Bishop Nikolai's stead. He did tell me it was the time that I broadened my horizons. Well, I certainly can't let him down, can I? I'll give it my all. I can't deny I'm nervous, but it's a wonderful opportunity to experience higher church duties, so I need to rest up and ready myself. I'm sure this year's festival will be just wonderful. And that's all my shopping done. Thank you for your help, Sheena. No problem. So why did you buy so much, Mom? Because the festival's coming up, silly. And as per tradition, I'm cooking up dishes for the whole neighborhood. Oh, right, you do that every year. Why don't you try cooking something this year, Sheena? You could give it to someone you really like. Someone I really like? But... You don't have to think so hard about it. It can just be a friend. You're a part of this neighborhood too, so sooner or later you'll be taking part anyway. I know, I just know Harry's gonna get the wrong idea.
It would be the right idea, though. How are these people doing? Oh, a family dinner.
I don't get it. I know this is all my fault. I'm glad we avoided making this a police thing, but one wrong move in the entrance exam wouldn't have even mattered anymore. We've always been like this. How can we just change?
How long has it been since we last ate together?
I suppose I only have myself to blame. I've been crunching for years now. All of it just to reward her with a demotion.
Well, dinner's ready. I know we have to talk this over as a family, but how do we even begin to unpack it all? Especially when I'm the one who pushed Curtis this far.
Ugh. Hold on. Ugh. Bit of a dizzy spell hit just then. Oof.
We're still just a bathhouse, you know? There's not a whole lot we can do to celebrate the festival outside of, well, just doing the usual. That Tyrone Times reporter gave us a glowing review. That should help in the short term. We just might need to prepare for a big rush of customers as a result.
You're a lucky girl, Anya. Work's keeping me tied down all through the festival. Banquets, parties, all that crap. It's all a nightmare this time of year.
You know you complain about this every year. They were just saying, what, 200,000 people? If we get that many people at the festival...
Oh, don't even get me started. It's gonna be a nightmare. The real giveaway is the GDP. More money in people's pockets means more tourists in the festival, and they're saying the GDP rose 25% this year.
Really? Then that means...
Using this index, you can calculate figures here like so.
Huh. Not the most likely friendship, but good for them.
We were just talking about the rise of pork barrel politics. It's been shifting the market around as of late. Wanna shoot the shit?
Sorry, all that just flew over my head. Gonna have to pass, old man.
Harry looks super happy. He gets to play with Mr. Hawker all day. But then, does that mean he's not gonna play with us? I kinda wanted to play with him too. I wanna go to the festival with Harry.
Alright, here's what... Thought it was done.
I wanna go to the festival. Tomorrow I'll go invite him.
Okay, we're gonna end this episode here, so I'll thank you guys so much for watching, and next time we'll finish off the rounds here and do the side quests that we have.